You know what, you guys? I get this question so much. You can imagine, right? For years, when people used to ask me this question, in fact, probably as recently as the last time I was at Otakon, somebody probably asked me that question, and my answer was very diplomatic. Oh, yes, I love all my characters. I could never pick one character. They're all like my children. I love them a lot. Because I didn't ever want anybody to be like bummed out that I picked a character that wasn't like their favorite, you know? So like if I were to go to Sweet Little Link down here and I'd go, what character that I've done is your favorite? And she'd say, oh, I love, oh my gosh, that's awesome. She just said Mao from Disgaea, right? So if I go to her and she goes, wait a minute, let's reverse it. Let's play this out. She says to me, what's your favorite character you've ever played? Her favorite's Mao. So do you know what she's secretly hoping in her mind?
Mao.
Say Mao, say Mao, say Mao, Vic. And I go, oh, my favorite's Tamaki. And you know what she does? In her mind, just a little bit, she goes, stupid Vic. You didn't choose mine. I don't ever want people to feel that. So I always was diplomatic. Oh, well, you know, all of them, really. And then something happened a couple of years ago. I recorded the last line of the last episode of Brotherhood. And I stood there in the booth, and I turned the page, and I could tell that it was the last page of the script. And I felt myself starting to tear up a little bit, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I've played this little guy for so long. Who you calling little? And it's nothing, I'm fine, nothing. And I realized that, I played that character for so long, and there's never been a role that moved me the way Ed did. And so I did that last line, and I even put I put my phone on the mantle of the window, and I videotaped doing that last line. There's no such thing as equivalent exchange. It doesn't exist. Sacrifices have to be made. I was like bawling, but I don't even remember it, but it's like, if you can push through that, you'll find that you have a heart strong enough to overcome any obstacle. Yeah, a heart made full metal. And I was like, oh my God. He's gonna marry Winry. I'm so happy. But then I came to the realization that there's quite probably no more full metal. And when I realized how long I had done that character, I was like, oh my gosh, I can no longer be diplomatic. I can no longer be diplomatic and say, oh, well, I love them all equally. Because I had to acknowledge that Ed was the favorite thing I ever got to do in my career. So, however, I will say Tamaki Suo is a very close second place. I love Tamaki in many unnatural ways. I don't even understand it myself, but I love him so much. I tell you what, guys. If I had $1 million, you know what I'd do with it? I would fund another Oron High School series. I swear.